As with every trade and every situation, there are two sides to every story, or two sides to every coin. And Cole Hamels going over to the Chicago Cubs. What will he do? It's said. No, Chatwood is bad, but he had one problem. I seen on the message board. Walks. That was his problem. He still had a decent BAA, low home runs allowed, etc. Hamels has allowed a ton of home runs, among other issues. Quote, this person has wondered if he has dominated Machado or something. Here's the thing. I can't believe. Here's the thing, okay? He has low home runs in Chatwood because he walks everyone. Can't be a substantial starting pitcher when you walk 85 batters in 93 innings. This is not a question. He shouldn't be a starter. As far as the actual trade, I think this trade makes sense. He's only 34 with a whole lot left in the tank, to my opinion, to help the Cubs get to the playoffs and compete for a chance to go back to the World Series. He comes with a great set of credentials. Think about it, too. He knows how to pitch. Who recalls his no-hitter against your Chicago Cubs? July 16, 2015. I do. I'm sure a lot of you Cubs fans do. Go try pitching in Arlington. That place is a launching pad because of that heat. It wears on a pitcher. Hamels, I think, is very familiar with Wrigley Field and has a pretty strong pitching, has a pretty strong record pitching in Wrigley. I think he's a lot like Lester. Everyone talks about his ERA in Arlington Ballpark, but they forget how much more dominant he is on the road. Pitching rotation will be Lester, Hamels, Quintana, Hendricks, then Chatwood if he's even a starter. Or do you leave Montgomery and starter? Or does it go back to the bullpen? Either way, if and when Darvish returns, I think Chatwood most likely goes to the bullpen. I remember what he did for the Phillies. Dominant too. Dominant. Winning atmosphere is going to help Hamels. I think his mindset will be different. A veteran with surrounded by young players, rejuvenated. Look at CC Sabathia here in New York. I see it playing around youngsters, rejuvenated. People are fresh, hungry. Rejuvenates you. Going back to thinking about it too, Chatwood, just one other thing. Chatwood in the pen is just as scary as him starting. Especially if you throw him in there in the 7th when he's walking more than one per inning. Chatwood, plain and simple, has to figure it out, or else he can't be playing. Remember when the Cubs picked up John Lackey? Everyone said the same thing about him. Past his prime, old man, nothing left in the tank. People seem to forget about his pedigree. Just like John Lackey, Hamels is a World Series champion and can provide veteran leadership, which is not bad stuff as well. Think of Justin Verlander, too. Old guy. Was playing on a team that was horrible last year. Gets sent to Houston and rejuvenates him. I like this trade. If you are a Chicago Cub fan. And who did you give up? First of all, Hamels is a left-handed pitcher. Cash consideration for Eddie Butler Raleigh Lace, and a player to be named. I hope all is well.